Okay, hello everyone. Back with you again. It's been a while. I know. I promised at least a two-part series on readiness, and we're going to do part two of that right now. Sorry it's taken so long to get back, but I've been ordering some things and putting the rest of this kit together. Now, I want you to understand and I want to remind you of something. This is not a bug out bag, okay? This is something to put together, to put in your vehicle. You can make it as large as you want to or as small as you want to. That's up to you. You know your needs and you know how you want to set this up. I'm going to show you how I've set mine up. First of all, this bag, found it at a yard sale, $2. So, made a real good readiness bag to keep everything in. So, we're going to open this up now. We're going to go over some things. First item in here is a sleeping bag. Now, you're out, you run out of gas, run off the road in the wintertime, hydroplane, and you're stranded. You can't get out and help can't get to you. You may have a cell phone. You may make a phone call. And help is coming, but they can't get to you. You've got to stay warm. This will help you do that. Tarp. 9x12, less than 15 bucks. Has a silver side and a brown side. Your vehicle is usually going to be your safest place to stay if it's possible and practical. If it is not practical and you can't do that, then by all means you need some type of a shelter, something that you can have as a tent type device. I recommend the tarp over a tent because there's a lot of versatile uses here for the tarp. Some type of cordage. Now this is rope, 100 feet, 3/8 inch, multi-purpose rope. This is not climbing rope. But if you have to string that tarp up, you're going to need something. And recommend that. 10 bucks, I think, at Lowe's Hardware or something like that. Home Depot, I'm sure, carries it as well. Duct tape. Multi-purpose repair tool right here. This is Gorilla Tape. I like it because it reminds me of what duct tape used to be. Very versatile, very strong. Patch the tarp with it, patch the sleeping bag with it, patch the bag with it. Plenty of uses right there. First aid uses, you name it, okay? Here, something I ordered that I feel like is a good find. This is a camo suit. It is a European, I think an Alpenflage is what they called it. It's got like a BDU type pair of real heavy Carhartt type material pants and a parka, a hooded parka here as well. A lot of pockets. It's a BDU type material, you know. Salvage store, 15 bucks for the outfit. Can't beat it for some emergency clothing. Maybe you need to layer, maybe you're wet. Good just to have in here for emergency standby stuff. Have it in your in your vehicle. When you need that jacket that you didn't count on needing, pull this out, use it. May not be designer clothing, but if you're cold, it can help and will help keep you warm. Another real good find. A siphon. This is a shaker siphon. A friend of mine, by the way, found these in a catalog. He found this in a catalog as well. And I picked up 3 of these. Keep one in each vehicle and one at home. You're out of fuel. You've got folks that are willing to give you fuel. All that you need to do is be able to get it out. Shaker siphon is an ideal tool to have. I think gave $3 for this. You know, you can't beat it. Now, you remember this. This is the original kit that I put together the first video. I have a canteen, there's a canteen cup and a little stove under here. Several ways of making fire, a little flashlight, 2 cutting tools, some paracord, 550 cord is in here as well to go along with the large cordage. And this is in a handy little carry along as well. That can be put individually around your waist. It can be looped over your shoulder in case you do need to leave and get away. And also in here, in a little side pocket, 2 bottles of water. Now, that could be a 6-pack. It could be 3 bottles, whatever you want. Why that? This is for water gathering. This is for obtaining water. This is for immediate use, okay? If I'm in an immediate use situation, I'm drinking this and I see that I'm going to be away for a while, help isn't going to make it to me for a while, then I start looking for water. I use this to store the water, to collect the water. Then I can use the stove and the cup to boil it, to purify it, transfer it back into one of these. I can transfer these into the canteen. But in either case, I have here 16.9 ounces in each one. A little over 2 pounds. Very good. And if I worry about it, this has got a July 2014 date. Okay? You know, many uses. A little first aid kit in here to go along with it. If nothing else, just a little bit of gauze and some Neosporin or something like that to kind of help take care of any boo-boos that you might have. But this should give you an idea of what I call a readiness kit. This can be as large or as small as you need it to be. You don't have to use this. You can use a plastic tote that you buy at the dollar store. A few bucks for that. Pack this stuff in there nice and neat. Slide it in the trunk over to the side. Put it in the back of your SUV. I put this in an across-the-bed toolbox that I have on my truck that I no longer use or need for tools. So I emptied it out. I put a few things in there to go along with it, like chains and toe straps and things like that. I set this in there with it and I lock it. That way, if I'm out with my truck, I have problems. That's the vehicle I'm in 99.9% of the time. I have problems. I'm stuck there. My wife is out stuck there. She is able to use any of this stuff just like I am. And it gives us a little something to have at hand for ourselves or to help someone else. You never know when you're going to run across someone in an accident, in a bad situation. They're going to need some first aid, they're going to need some comfort, they're going to need some security, and something out of here may make the difference along with your company and your companionship that gets them through a tough situation. Folks, I hope you understand my readiness kit. I hope you understand the thought behind it. And I hope it may help you to put your ideas and your thoughts to work as you need them for your situation. Till next time, God bless. So long.